I am in San Pedro La Laguna in Guatemala exploring Spanish schools. Today I am exploring this Spanish school called San Pedro, Spanish school San Pedro, and it owes its name to the town, San Pedro La Laguna. San Pedro La Laguna is a very pretty, magical town, Pueblo Mágico, and I am actually in one of those very narrow streets that are used by pedestrians, motorcycles, and bicycles. No? At night, this is kind of a pedestrian walk, and there are many of them. It's like a labyrinth here, as you can see. Right next to me, there are like the school and the houses, but on this side, on the right side, we have the lake, El Lago Atitlán. No? So this is quite a pretty town to explore and see. So let's go and meet the people from this school. Hola, Mario. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, nice to meet you. Welcome, nice to meet you guys. Welcome to San Pedro Spanish School. I'm so happy and glad to see you here and visit San Pedro Spanish School. This is one of our classrooms. When people talk about learning Spanish or learning any language, people think that the classrooms, it's a little bit like the classic classrooms, no? Like 4 walls. But here we have a big garden near to the lake, so everybody studies in one of the classrooms like this one. And maybe one of the greatest thing about coming to San Pedro and learn Spanish here is that our method is one-on-one. Mm-hmm. So every student has one teacher. You have the possibility to study as a couple, but most of the students come here to study one-on-one. So this helps a lot to improve your Spanish. And also you have as a student, you have the option to stay in a homestay family. So you live in a homestay family, you come here in the mornings or the afternoons to study Spanish, and then in the afternoons you have the possibility to join a lot of activities like adventures activities, cultural activities, and many other things to do here around Lake Atitlán.
Oh,
yeah.
Muy bien. It sounds really good.
Yeah. Okay, so the next part that I want to talk about is our social project. We have a social project that is Niños del Lago. We support kids from our community to keep improving the way that they're learning at school. So they go to school in the morning, then like normal school, and then in the afternoon they come here. And you also, if you join the school, you have the opportunity to be a volunteer in the project Niños del Lago. So. And every student, when they come here and they pay for the lessons, a 10% is directly to pay the scholarship of one of the kids. So yeah, so you'll be part of the whole community. So when you come here, you have an impact, social impact as well.
Let's go and
okay, yeah.
Keep going to this.
Vamos.
Mm-hmm. Vamos. We arrived to the Lake Atitlán, and so Maria is going to tell me more about this. I heard about this activity that you see the sunrise with the volcano.
Yeah, we have different activities. Yeah. We have different activities to see the sunrise. The first one, it's by kayak. We do kayaking in the morning. So yeah, we go to see the sunrise maybe at 5:30 or 6 in the morning. And also we have another one that is one of the most famous mountains to climb, that is Indian Nose. So we go there at 4 a.m. It's very early in the morning, but it's really, really nice to see the sunrise from there, because from there you also can see the Volcán de Fuego. There is an active volcano in Guatemala, so it's very nice. But it's very far from here, but at the same time you can see it.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's very, very nice.
So it's safe to see it because it's far, but you can still the activity of the volcano.
Yeah,
I see.
exactly.
So I see like a very nice view here with the background of the mountains. And right here we see a classroom.
Yeah, this is a
Open air classroom.
Yeah, so people enjoy a lot to stay in a classroom like this. We have around, near to the lake, like 5 classrooms. And I think this is the most places loved by the students, because they love to stay near to the lake and learn Spanish. So I think it's a nice environment to learn, to really learn the language and focus. And this area specifically of San Pedro, it's a quiet area, so it's really nice, and it's very important for us to keep it like this, for the students to really enjoy the journey of learning Spanish. Yeah.
Very well. Well, we'll touch that security topic in a minute, but I just couldn't wait to see the class that is going on right now. Dibuja tu lugar ideal, no? And so the student was drawing. Was quite a nice. I'm used to teach on a whiteboard, so I'm in my element. Which is your ideal place? La playa, ¿no? Aquí parece que a Miguel le gusta la playa. Okay? People sometimes are afraid of coming to Guatemala to study. So what do you think about that? Like, what would you tell them?
To be honest, I had the opportunity to visit many countries around the world, countries in Asia, Europe, United States, and people always ask me about if Guatemala is it's safe. And to be honest, of course, I'm going to talk about good things about my country, but I think the best way to know if it's or not safe, it's looking the reviews of people in Google, for example. I invite you to visit our website in sanpedrospanishschool.com. You can see many, many reviews about security. And I don't know if you want to come, but we had many, many students, like solo travelers, female solo travelers, travelers as a couple, families. Also now we have a family here at school, so they spent like I think 3 months here. So yeah, I think it's, I mean, how I said, I'm gonna tell good things about my country and about San Pedro, of course. And but yeah, I think the best thing to do is looking for the reviews on the internet and see what other people says.
Yeah, so you can see it, like if you walk around in where I showed you the little streets, you know, you see people walking, and many of them are foreigners. I would say even half of them are locals and foreigners. So it's quite a multicultural town.
Yeah.
Yes. So Mario, just to summarize my visit here to the Spanish School San Pedro, would you like to add something about your school?
Okay. Yeah, I just want to say that we do 3 things here at school. The first one, it's we teach Spanish, so the system is one-on-one, and maybe a lot of people think that it's just like irregular classes or not formal classes, but I can say that all the teachers are prepared very, very well to teach Spanish as a second language. This is the first one. The second one is that every student has the option to stay in a homestay family. So they live the whole experience here. They stay with the family. They have 3 meals per day. And also, a lot of people ask me about, I would like to go to Guatemala or to San Pedro, but I don't know if I am vegetarian. I don't know if I can go there. And I can say that you can come here. It doesn't matter if you are vegan or vegetarian. You can stay here and you don't have any problem here. And the last one is we organize a lot of activities to do here. So every day we have an activity to do. For example, yesterday afternoon we have salsa lessons. Today we have the graduation of students because today is Friday. And tomorrow, Saturday, we're going to climb Volcán San Pedro. And every day we have a different activity just to immerse yourself in the culture, in the adventure. And we have a lot of kind of activities to do. If you are a solo traveler, a female solo traveler, if you travel with your family, yeah, we are prepared for everything. And yeah, and that's
to learn Spanish and do all the extra activities that you offer.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Mario, for showing us your school. You know, for taking us for a walk in the school. You know, in a path that, as you saw, so many trees. Muchas gracias.
Okay.
Te agradezco mucho. Thank you so much. And our pleasure.
Yeah. No, thank you for visiting the school, and thank you for all the viewers of Butterfly Spanish. I can say that I met the channel maybe 6 years ago, because the school has 26 years old, and yeah, I'm so happy. I'm glad to have your teacher Ana here in San Pedro Spanish School, and yeah. thanks so much, and I hope to see you soon here.
Muchas gracias. Thank you so much.